MOBX just moved 275.97% to $1.12, my people. That's not a chart. That's a sermon written in spreads and paid for in slippage.
1.39 billion volume. Relative volume 480.83. Toro, that's so much tape my brain tried to alt-tab out of the stock market and into a nice quiet index fund.
Great. A $1 stock with a crowd. If you listen closely, you can hear everyone learning the same lesson, just at different margin limits.
It's Wednesday, March 4, 2026. We're covering MOBX first, then sub-dollar biopharma ITRM, thin float weirdness like BRAI, plus crowd names like CCHH and WORX, and energy sympathy via BATL, under war jitters and inflation fear headlines.
Like and subscribe so you stop donating to the market with a smile and calling it tuition. Today we're hunting gaps, VWAP games, and that exact second euphoria turns into a liquidity trap with a name tag.
Toro said, exact second, like any of you can feel time. Most traders can't even feel their own stop loss until it's a notification, and the notification is late.
I can feel time. Time is the lag between my click and my regret. Can we talk MOBX plan before my fingers start freelancing and my hotkeys file for overtime?
MOBX at 112 after a 275 move is pure gap and chaos. The edge isn't being first. It's letting the first flush happen, then taking a clean VWAP reclaim, only if volume reaccelerates.
Rule number 1, disguised as prophecy. If the candle is wider than your discipline, you size down. MOBX is where people confuse momentum with immortality, and then meet the halt button like it's HR.
Rule number 2, disguised as me being rude. If your plan is, I'll just be fast, you're not fast. You're just early to the part where you blame your platform, your router, and eventually your childhood.
I'm not blaming the platform. I'm blaming the universe's routing table. Also, why is MOBX moving like this? Did it cure physics or just cure my ability to wait for a pullback?
In moves like this, the why is usually a cocktail. Catalyst headline, float dynamics, and forced chasing. 1.39 billion volume says it's a crowd trade. No secrets, just survival.
And when it's a crowd trade, the market maker turns into a bouncer with a clipboard. You walk in with a plan, or you get tossed out emotionally at the worst possible print.
Speaking of worst possible prints, ITRM is up 108.11% to 0.1502. That's a penny stock doing cardio. Uphill. In flip-flops.
Sub-dollar biotech is where my risk management goes to get bullied. 15.75 million volume. Rel volume. 14.57. Am I scalping this, or is this a trap wearing a lab coat and asking me to just average?
ITRM is scalp with boundaries, not hold and hope. Sub-dollar names punish market orders. Wait for a base, then take the break with invalidation under VWAP, or the base low.
Jet, if you can't say your stop out loud, the stock will say it for you. And it'll say it in slippage. Caps lock on, with the send button stuck.
My stop out loud is, please. Okay, numbers like an adult. Also, 2026-02-17 was my new era, and I've been freelancing ever since.
Freelancing. I call it an unpaid internship at the School of Pain, with extra credit in overtrading and a minor in revenge trading.
Macro is feeding the chaos. Bitcoin above 70,000 is a risk-on pulse, but we've also got war jitters, Hormuz safe passage talk, and oil headlines flipping from outreach to escalation in minutes.
Translation: the tape has trust issues. One headline says buy the dip, the next says hide the dip, and your position is just standing there holding the bag like it volunteered for community service.
Bitcoin above 70K means my cousin is texting, "What's a cold wallet?" again. I'm about to become tech support, with candlesticks, trauma, and a screenshot of the top.
Tell him a cold wallet is what he'll have after he buys the top. Back to stocks.
BRAI is the unusual one, up 106.45% to 28.28 on only 246.55 thousand volume. That is thin. Treat it like a level-respecting instrument until it stops respecting you.
That's the rich person chaos package. Low volume. Big up means it can teleport between prints. Then you stare at your fill like it's a prank show, and you're the punchline.
So BRAI is a fancy hallway with traps. What about CCHH, up 89.68% to 0.7629, rel volume 56.20? That looks like an actual crowd, not a private tasting menu.
Crowd, yes. 14.83 million market cap, microcap rules. Your position size can become a personality trait, and also the spread, and also the exit liquidity for somebody with better sleep.
CCHH and WORX are where the opening range is your seatbelt. Let the first 5 to 15 minutes print. If it reclaims VWAP after a flush and holds higher lows, you can scalp continuation. If it fails VWAP twice, that's often the clean fade.
Rule: if you miss the first move, don't chase the second candle like it owes you closure and a handwritten apology. Let the setup apologize with a pullback. Then you decide.
Let the setup apologize is unhinged. Okay, WORX is up 84.66% to 0.1785. Volume 18.47 million. This is my kind of disaster, like a fire drill with a bid-ask spread.
EDSA 2, up 85.54% to 435, with 29.95 million volume. Biotech rips are fun until you realize the only thing more volatile than the stock is your conviction and your group chat.
Add the AI tape too. Broadcom earnings are trying to climb the AI wall of fear, while global funds unwind the hottest AI trades as inflation fears mount. So intraday reversals get sharper and meaner.
And while the suits debate correction risk, we trade what's in front of us. BATL is up 81.77% to 2768 on 68.19 million volume. Energy is still the tape's mood ring, and it's turning violent orange.
BATL is tradable if crude headlines stay stable, but watch the nuance. Oil paired gains on Iran-US outreach reports, while other headlines push tanker security narratives. That's whipsaw fuel. Treat extended moves as take partials zones.
My prediction: the best trade is the one you don't force. If you're confused, trade smaller. If you're very excited, trade even smaller. If you're jet, apologize to your hotkeys, log off, and go experience a calm, fictional thing like liquidity.